salut à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. Donc on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour démarrer un let's play sur Red Dead Redemption, le premier du nom, enfin le deuxième parce qu'il y a eu Red Dead Revolver avant Red Dead Redemption. Et donc je vous propose de revivre Red Dead Redemption, donc celui-ci, qui était disponible sur PS3 et Xbox 360 à l'époque, de revivre celui-ci en 1 mois et demi à peu près, juste avant la sortie du 2, que vous vivrez bien sûr en live via ma PS4 à partir du 26 octobre. Donc voilà, j'espère que ça vous plaira. N'hésitez pas à me dire en commentaire si ça vous intéresse ou pas. Et je vais voir en fonction de. Dites-moi le nombre d'épisodes que vous voulez que je fasse par semaine. Je suis entre 2 ou 3, à vous de me dire. Je pense que 3 ça serait bien. Après 2 ça serait pas mal. 1 ça sera juste entre 2 ou 3. N'hésitez pas à me dire si vous en voulez 2 ou 3 par semaine. Et on est parti. Allez. Aucune sauvegarde dans l'histoire, continuer sans sauvegarder. Créer les nouvelles sauvegardes. Donc j'espère que l'enregistrement sera pas trop dégueu. Et que, voilà, que ça passera bien. On verra bien de toute façon. Puis moi ça me permet de le revoir un peu parce que ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas joué à Red Dead. Du coup il y a des trucs de l'histoire que je me souviens absolument pas. Donc comme ça me permet moi aussi de revoir un peu mes classiques, quoi, comme on dit. Et j'avais envie d'y jouer, quoi. Allez, on est parti. Vous avez vu la bande de Williamson? Je pense que c'est celle qu'il y aura dans Red Dead 2, celle qu'on va jouer avec le personnage principal. Parce que là, on arrive bien après le 2. Vous voyez, il y a déjà des voitures et tout. Alors, dans le 2, on sera au moment où ça évoluera, quoi. Donc ouais, ça sera des let's play d'à peu près 25-30 minutes. Ça parle pas beaucoup pour le moment. Ah. J'aurais aimé vous le présenter en 4K, mais j'ai pas la Xbox One X.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Et pourtant,
Apparently, Mr.
même
John
des avions
wants to run
rouges.
for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate, John's,
Yes.
his family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. But John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Ok, on est parti. Allez au saloon. Ah, les déplacements, ça fait bizarre. Va falloir que je me réadapte. C'était déjà beau hein, pour l'époque quand même. C'est pas non plus... Oula, les bourrasques. Ouch. Eh ben, il s'ennuie pas, lui. Ah non, il s'ennuie pas.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Sorry.
Ok.
No harm done. Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. Careful, my friend.
Ah, je le pousse.
Yeah, yeah. Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Vous voyez Jake à fort, merci.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oula, 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 oula. J'ai utilisé l'accélération de
Lord mercy, you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the port in a long time.
Allez, go.
Yeah.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Je vous laisse un peu dans l'ambiance, hein. Quand il y a des dialogues et tout, je préfère vous laisser bien dans le jeu.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Leave John Know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Vous avez un petit bug.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
Ça change de GTA, hein. L'ambiance.
Yeah. A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
Après le 2 il va être magnifique.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
Hop là.
Hey.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Ok. Allez. Je pense qu'on va aller taper du mercenaire. Je m'en souviens absolument pas de ce qui s'est passé tout.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Il y a un souci
Bill,
avec son chapeau.
please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Ah, je m'en souvenais pas. Ça, je m'en souvenais absolument pas qu'il fallait une balle d'entrée comme ça. C'est qui va le ramasser? C'est une femme, non? C'est pas le gars. Ah, c'est ça. Bon, il n'y aura pas trop de gameplay hein, pour ce premier épisode, les gars. Mais bon. Le deuxième, il y aura plus de jeux. Ah, il y a surtout les cinématiques, le jeu démarre. C'est le temps qu'ils nous mettent dans les conditions du jeu. Ah oui, c'est là-dedans, je me souviens. À la solde du gouvernement. Tiens. Encore le gouvernement. Encore et toujours.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Allez, on sort un petit peu. Rejoignez Bonnie. C'était grand la map déjà, c'est impressionnant.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Ok. Ah ouais, on va aller capturer des chevaux. Je crois.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Hop on up. He won't bite.
Allez, go.
Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
Ah, c'est vrai que le début du jeu,
To
faut
your
pas être
right,
pressé.
the
Hein.
general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Général Store.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but It certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Oh, le bétail, quoi. Oh la vache! Oh la vache!
Slow up.
On fait le tour du comté, en fait, là.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Oh, tu vas, mec.
Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace.
Bon, on essaye, hein. Je suis parti de l'autre côté.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
Ah, on va s'arrêter là?
You'll get
Oh,
no
merde.
complaint from me, Miss McFarland. Whoa! Hey there.
Hop, et on l'attache.
Well, are we going inside?
Et la maison de Bonnie.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
On va prendre le même, hein.
Come on, boy! Right,
Aye.
follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Let's go!
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Donc, putain, si on fait le tour à cette heure-là, on n'a pas fini. Bon, en tout cas, j'espère que ça vous fait plaisir de redécouvrir un peu Red Dead
I don't
Redemption.
believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you?
Bon, hop, fais demi-tour. Ouais.
Let's go!
Le duck kill. Wow!
Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. That's it. Kill those little varmints. You got one. You better
Oh,
shoot
la
rabbits
fille.
and outlaws, I see. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on.
On peut pas aller. Hop là.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Come on!
Yeah! If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes, you're back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill him, Mr. Marston! Yes, you got him!
Wow.
Easy.
Allez, vas-y. me rappelle même plus comment... J'essaie de regarder comment on active le... Oh, il se barre avec le lapin, quoi. Ok.
We got rid of the coyote. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Come on.
Allez, saute.
You know, you can actually
Petit
handle a
buggy.
rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
On fait un putain de détour, là.
Here we
Ah
are.
non, s'attacher là. Ok. Hop. Allez.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life.
Ah, c'est gentil
Get some
ça.
sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Eh ben les amis, c'est sur cette petite chasse de coyote qu'on va se laisser. J'espère que ce premier épisode vous aura plu. N'hésitez pas à me dire en commentaire si ça vous intéresse. N'oubliez pas de me dire combien vous voulez d'épisodes par semaine, 2 ou 3. Et on se retrouve très vite pour le deuxième épisode. Donc pour la suite de ce let's play sur Red Dead Redemption. Merci à tous les gars, n'oubliez pas le pouce bleu, pourquoi pas partager pour faire découvrir à vos potes qui voudraient peut-être rejoindre. Et puis à la prochaine. N'oubliez pas l'abonnement. Ciao.